Greetings, ladies and gents. Today I'm looking at making some repairs to these lower cost digital cameras. In this case, the battery doors. I'm looking at making repairs on two cameras. This first one's a Nikon Coolpix model L20. It was the subject of one of my earlier videos in which I used a paper clip to repair the door where the little plastic latch had broke off. That repair worked for a time, and then the battery tension got too great and the paper clip started to work its way loose. So today I'm introducing my successor to the paperclip repair. Here's a close-up view of the battery door as viewed from the bottom of the camera. Here are two quick shots showing the side of the previous paperclip repair. The new repair consists of using a 1/16 inch drill bit held in a Dremel tool and very carefully drilled at the location we'll look at in detail here in just a second. You'll note that this screw is in pretty tight, requiring a small screwdriver to take it out. And again, in this case, you don't want to take the screw all the way out, that way you might lose the screw. Indeed, that's one thing that's a disadvantage of this approach, is it does pay to have a backup screw handy just in case you do drop it and can't find it. Here you can see the carefully located and drilled hole location. In this initial case, you'll note that there aren't any batteries in the camera. The screw does hold the door from popping open in this case. Now I'll put the batteries back in the camera, and with the batteries in place I'll close the door, hold the door closed, and carefully tighten the screw. You'll note that the gap between the door and the camera body is minimal. And just to show you that I didn't drill into anything I shouldn't have, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera on. You'll notice it says out of memory, and I've taken the exterior memory card out of it. The camera does have internal memory, but it's full. Here's the second camera on my list of repairs. It's a Canon Powershot SD770IS. As you'll see in a moment, it suffered an undignified failure when the wife broke the battery door off of it. Here's a couple of shots of the location of the battery retaining screw. This one was drilled the same way, 1/16 inch drill bit through the cover. In this case, it uses a slightly smaller screw. You'll note that in this case the screw can be removed with my fingers, meaning that you don't even need a screwdriver to put the screw in or take the screw out. Here's a close-up view of the battery door as viewed from the bottom of the camera. You'll also note that in this case, this camera uses a rechargeable battery, and the battery door itself is a little better designed than the other one is, meaning that there's no battery tension on the door. In this shot you can see the location of the newly drilled hole in the camera body. You'll note it's very, very tight with respect to the battery. The battery hole location is so tight, in fact, that it does almost hold the battery in place. I'm going to pop the battery out and just show you that it does come out. And I didn't drill into the battery. The battery itself is undamaged. Now I'll just slide the battery cover back on, and you'll note that I can put the screw back in and pretty well tighten the screw back up with my fingers in this case. And here's my Canon Powershot ready for use. This one does not have a memory card in it either, so it's going to give me a memory card error. As to where I get the small screws for these repairs, here's a sample. Most of these are derived from discarded electronic equipment. I'm sure you've probably got something around your house that has a whole bunch of small screws in it. Well, that wraps up. Hope you're liking what you're seeing. If you do, give me a like and consider subscribing. I just might have some more interesting stuff you're going to want to see coming down the pike here real soon. Take care, y'all. Have a great day.